Family Law Case, Business Evaluation. In this dissolution of marriage case, Marriage of Tucker, there are only two assets of note: the community residence and respondent husband Robert Tucker's pool business, Bob's Fresh and Clean Pools, a sole proprietorship and his only source of income. Started 4 years before marriage, it is a separate property asset in which the community has a significant interest. At issue is the value of the business. Respondent's attorney questions valuation analysts Ariel McDonough, expert for petitioner wife Grace Tucker, and Imogene Pricey, expert for respondent, regarding their valuation methods. The juxtaposed testimony reveals a dichotomy in their valuation methods, one academic and theoretical, the other more specific to the pool cleaning business in question.
Now, Mr. McDonough, in your direct examination, you testified that you used 3 different valuation methods to determine the value of the pool cleaning business: capitalization of earnings, capitalization of excess earnings, and the market approach, BizCom's price to revenue.
Yes, I did.
Each of these 3 methods gave a different value for the business, is that correct?
Yes.
Well, if you had 3 different values for the business, how did you determine the value?
I weighed the income approach, 50%, the excess earnings approach, 25%, and the market approach, 25%. This resulted in a calculated value of $220,000.
Ms. Pricey, do you have any quarrel with Mr. McDonough's approach to determining the value of the business?
I do, absolutely. To begin with, he uses 3 different methods, each of which look at different factors to determine valuation. For example, if you take a look at his capitalization of excess earnings, one of the factors that is used there is the inventory. If you look at the price to revenue approach, it excludes inventory. And everyone knows that inventory is a very volatile asset. It's going to vary significantly from business to business. It's even going to vary significantly within a business from day to day. The other problem with using his approach is that you come up with 3 different values for the business. Now, recognize that he used a formula. I'm not quite sure where he got that formula from, that used a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of the third method, but at best that approach is academic and theoretical.
Well, how did you approach the evaluation?
Well, first of all, I looked at the industry research in the swimming pool industry in California and Arizona, which are 2 states that have a large industry, and found that there's an active and reliable valuation methodology that's related to the pool service routes of those businesses. The studies have indicated that you can take the average gross monthly revenue from the pool routes, and then you can use a valuation multiplier, which is 11 in this case, and you will come up with a reliable value of the business. If we use that formula in this particular case, you come up with a value of only $130,000.
Ms. Pricey, have you ever used any of Mr. McDonough's valuation approaches?
I have, on occasion, but not in a case like this. You're going to use it when the case doesn't have a specific established valuation methodology for the business. Here we have such a methodology.